Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm checking out Knox Hill featuring Ren, Fentanyl. I don't know a lot about Knox. I know he's got the reaction channel. I've watched a couple of his reactions, probably just to Ren stuff, but quite a while ago. I also know they've done some interviews together, haven't they? But I haven't watched those yet either. Fentanyl. Well, what do I know about that? It's a drug that's been killing everyone, hasn't it? Something like that. Let's check it out.
Conscious rap was vibing, but they said it wasn't selling. So instead of tribe, the question was for highs, I guess I get it. But we sold our De La Souls and reassigned the proper metrics. Violent rap survived and Darwinized the prophet zealots. Survival of the fittest. Trade your bars for gems and you'll be shining, that's the realest. In this climate of addiction style, Big Pharma is the realest. Now as long as pills are filling, you ain't really gotta feel the sound. The world is full of juice, and while you floating, you've been finna drown. How many rappers out here missing out? But they sell you with this vision and this fear of missing out. The industry will fuck us, so we follow what is trending. Brag about these hollow tips, but it's all hollow tip dependent. I lace my verse with fentanyl and lean into attention. Toe tags for the mentions, body bags for what they spending while they bragging.
All right, okay, so that was it then. There was other drugs, what cocaine maybe and stuff that has been laced with fentanyl, and that was what's been killing everyone. Was been cut with fentanyl. Is that what it was?
Descended from the ground, we all descendants now.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets bagging it up. Crooks and addicts with habits get rushed. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spend it all on the Fentanyl.
My cousin was a pitcher on that curve, he got that scholarship. On campus, he's the man. Throwing heat as he was hot as shit, but then he hurt his arm. Senior years, time to prove it. Started taking painkillers so he could play and keep it moving. Scouts watching, couldn't lose him, so he took more and he kept using. For he knew it, he's abusing. Fastballs and two seams, too clean, but now he's losing weight.
Yeah, powerful stuff, man. I mean, it's audially, it matches the seriousness and the discomfort of the subject matter, doesn't it? Which is pretty cool. And I saw Russell Brand say recently that any addiction is a spiritual problem, and I think that may be true, man, because as a species we do tend to lean towards, I guess, coping mechanisms in some ways that can be, I guess, harder drugs. But even like painkillers, I know in America they've had quite a crisis, haven't they, with like painkiller and what do they call it, the opioid epidemics. But I think that was in reference to painkillers with opioids. Is that how you say it? Right, and I guess it's a slippery, easy slope to get into, isn't it? Whether it's food, shopping, sex, booze, maybe even like certain relationships or toxic relationships. Would that be fair to say? It's interesting, isn't it, that we, as a species, we tend to lean towards that, man. And is that encouraged and exacerbated by the culture that we live in? Perhaps. I mean, is that? And I'm imagining that is a very Western thing, from people I've spoke to from other cultures, I suppose. In the East, Middle East, and beyond, that they deal with it differently. It's a case of as Ren talks about in the Money Game Part 2, which I've just recorded the reaction to before I'd done this. He talks about that sort of stuff, doesn't he? That it's all about the money, and profit no matter what, and now I know that RFK Jr. is speaking a lot about the ingredients in a lot of the foods in America and stuff, which are banned in other places, and it's crazy messed up stuff, isn't it, man? Because when these things, whether it's painkillers or drugs or the way the culture seems to be set up, it's a consumer based society, isn't it? And I understand, the economics that of it, that people need to earn and to thrive and stuff. But this is like, it's evil stuff that goes on, isn't it? It's evil stuff. What's the answer, man? I don't know. It's quite a big digression. It's got for my first time listening to Knox Hill as well. It's got like NF vibes, hasn't it?
Clean, but now he's losing weight. Drug test he failed, so they kicked him off the team. He tried to kick the habit, but he's mad that he had lost his dreams. He's sad, but he got off the lane. But all it takes is one reminder. In his mind, he couldn't help it. He was trying to finally settle. Midnight, he went outside. He was fighting with his devils. One hit, he told himself, it'll help me through this hell. I know I'm sick and I need help, but one hit, man, what the hell? So he lit it, then.
That's the Achilles heel, is it? The rub, as Shakespeare might call it. Therein lies the rub. Just one to get me through now. Whether that's a drink, a gamble, a smoke, or whatever. Just one. But as I've heard many alcoholics say, I'm in control of the first drink, and that's it. That choice to have the first drink or not to, and after that, it just opens cans of worms.
He took it to the face, but as the story goes, that fentanyl is lace.
Sinners don't sleep in this broken town, trading their souls for some golden brown. Feel the release, come back down. But when I'm coming up, killers on the city streets buying it up. Crooks and addicts with happy skate rush. We living in vain just to end it all, and I spent it all under Fentanyl.
Took my heart, you took my fucking life. Took my pride, you took my mind. Took who I am and turned to vice. Took my fam, I burned the price. And now I stand on murder time. And all my plans have turned to ice. I burn in fire, build this pyre higher. I'm wired in this dopamine, get higher. Still a broken fiend, supplier of the hopeless dreams. When it's all smoke, the only rope's the one that chokes. Will they remember me? Take all my memories and light them on this fire. Fire for the crooked dealer, he who packaged hate. Fire for that greedy villain, he who had it laced. Fire for my future, that look on my father's face. My mother's still in tears, my cousin, he's too far away. When they told me to get help, and yes, I tried again. But in the end, we're all just veins. And in the end, it came to veins. And in the end, I died in vain. And in the end, I tried to fuck it.
This end bit sounds a bit like ELO, but a darker version. The CDC reports that from 1999 to 21, opioids, including fentanyl. Oh right, okay. Of course, over 500,000 deaths in the US. Yeah, so I guess I'm confused about what fentanyl is. It's an opioid, I guess. But it was being laced with something else then. Is that it? There's a lot, man. Yeah, it's nice to put the helpline on the end though. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Yeah. If you are struggling with anything, yeah, if you can't feel you can help yourself, reaching out to somebody I guess that is helping yourself, isn't it? It's a start, man. So, anyway, thanks for joining me on that one, guys. Love to you. Take care of yourself. See you soon.